Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry for not uploading lately. I just got caught up with, I guess, life in general. So I do apologize for that, but we're back at it here. And right here, we're just going to remove her shine off her natural nails. So that will help with adhering the acrylic to her natural nails when I apply the acrylic. And I'm just using a fine sanding band with my e-file from Coupa Incorporated. This is the Mani Pro. And after this step, we're just going to go ahead and apply the tips. Okay guys, so here's a picture of what they're gonna look like. I loved how they came out, so please enjoy the rest of the video. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more future content. I will really appreciate it. Give it a thumbs up because it really helps my channel grow. So that way I can come back and give you guys more tips and tricks. Okay, so now that we've prepped the nail, we're gonna go ahead and grab the glue, my KDS glue you can find on eBay, and I'm just gonna take these tips that I also buy on eBay and adhere them to the nail, and I kind of just glue on the nail, pick up a nail that I think will fit, kind of like size it near the nail, and I can mostly kind of tell just by looking at it what size it needs to be, but it did take me a while. But I've noticed that when I glue on first and kind of challenge myself to kind of guesstimate the proper size, I started learning a lot faster, and it took me, like, this one's kind of difficult for, I guess, because it's such a short bit nail, but you gotta find the one that fits the best. Her nails, I think I was having a hard time gluing them on, so I do have my glue dryer that I buy at Sally's. It's a little bit expensive, but it is well worth it because it will make the glue dry faster, and it'll make the time go on, because if you stay on that, you're gonna waste your time all on trying to glue one nail. So it does help me move a lot faster. Okay, so now I'm just sizing the tips, and I'm asking her what her desired length is, and I usually cut one and then I just measure that one to the rest, and then I go on to the next hand and measure to this hand. So now I'm taking my straight edge clipper, and I get this at my local nail supply store. You can try to find it at Sally's. I've seen them at Walmart for under $1, so that's a pretty good bargain, and it really does help when it comes to shaping for coffin, because she is going to get a coffin shape. So as you can see, I am using a 100-100 nail file, and I'm just going to go ahead and go and start filing the sides and the free edge to get the desired shape that I want for my client. Now these files, I buy them at Cosmoprof, and it is a pack of 12 for, I believe, $7. For me, it's a good deal. The one thing that I love to invest in are nail files. I don't like to buy cheap files. It's gonna hurt your hand, trust me. And the other thing I like to invest in is what's it called, the bits, and obviously good acrylic. Those are really important to me. You really do need high-end everything. Well, not high-end, but you need a good quality of everything. You need a good drill. You need a good acrylic system. I use Coupa Incorporated, and well, I started to now. For beginners, I do recommend Me a Secret, but if you can, afford a little bit of a higher price, then I would say Young Nails, Coupa Incorporated, C&D. Those brands are my favorites. And yeah, you gotta like invest in the most important parts. So like I said, the drill, your acrylic system, and what was the other thing? The drill bit, sorry. So anyway guys, I'm just blending the tips to make them, you know, more natural to the nail, and that way when you apply the acrylic, it'll help level it out a little better, especially on the sides. You don't want excess stuff on the sides. I remove it, and it really helps when you apply your acrylic from having like bulkiness. And I don't know, I like having it as smooth as possible so I can have a smooth application and a smooth finished like file. Alright, moving on to our next step, I am just applying the primer, and my primer is from Cooper Incorporated as well. I really enjoy this brand, so I do suggest you guys try it out. And I have mentioned this before in a lot of my videos. Go check out the Cooper ink application on your phone. It'll give you great deals. I actually got deals for the acrylic system. I've gotten deals for my drill. It was like $100 off the drill. I think I got, I don't know, I feel like I got a lot of stuff for a very small amount of money. This brand, I swear by it. I love it so much. It's like I don't know, it's like very up there with Young Nails and C&D for me. The way it's just so smooth. I love it. And I could tell that the monomer is less purple than the Mia Secret. Sometimes I wonder why that is, but yeah, just a little observation that I wanted to tell you guys. And here I am with my alpha brush. I'm getting it ready. This is a number 10 alpha brush, and I don't know guys, here's me just, you know, applying, but I'm gonna be talking while I do this. Okay, so yesterday I went to the nail supply store, and like I said, this is a number 10 brush. I bought a number 20 brush. Can you guys believe the difference of size that I just went from a number 10 to a number 20? I'm gonna challenge myself to learn how to use it better, because I feel like it'll help me work a lot faster, but we will see. I'm gonna be using that today, so I'll give you guys feedback on that. So the color that I'm using here is by Mia Secret. It's a cover acrylic, and it is cover beige, and I really like it. I do believe that's the name of it, but it is really nice. A lot of my clients don't pick this for their cover. I don't know why. It's such a beautiful color. I think I'm gonna actually use this color next, but it's such a pretty color. But I guess a lot of my clients are drawn more towards the pink tinted acrylic. But anyway, they're both very nice, and I recommend both to you guys just to have for your clients to pick and choose from, just in case they don't like one tint of acrylic. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm just doing my little balls, and like I said before, I don't usually use a method, but I do like to start where like 3/4 of the way up. So with the other nail, I'll actually further explain that to you guys. and sorry that I sound a little tired. It's early in the morning and I'm just trying to get this video out to y'all in the afternoon so that I can get it done because I didn't do it last night. So yeah, I don't want to procrastinate and not upload it today. But as you can see, I put it 3/4 of the way up and I'm like swiping it down, feathering it down. And that's gonna give me a good amount of foundation on to the nail in the apex area. I just put a little bit on my free edge. I'm gonna add a little more. So like I said, I don't use any ball method. And then the second one, the next bead, which will probably be like, let me see, I did 3 beads already. This will be my 4th bead, and I'm gonna add it a little bit higher from where I started. And then I haven't reached the cuticle area yet, so that's what this ball's for. And that's it. That's how I do it. If I feel like I need to add more, I will. If anything is missing off any structure off the sides or on top of the nail on the surface of it or the free edge, I will just add more. So I guess that I need a little more on the top, and then I can move on to the next one. Like I said, I'm starting 3/4 of the way up and then just feathering that down, removing any excess acrylic. And then I'm going to move on to my second bead. So that one bead filled up my whole nail, filled up half the nail. And I'm just trying to be as neat and tidy as I can be because it makes it easier when you go and finish file. Okay, so then the second bead was right above that one. I think it's the easiest way to do that is put it 3/4 of the way up, and then the second bead on above that one, and then the bottom one I just used for the free edge, and then I go to the cuticle area and I do that. So a lot of people will call this the 4-ball method, but I don't really stay at 4 balls. Sometimes I do more if I need more acrylic. So yeah, like right there. So that would have been 5 beads instead of 4. And then I'm looking at it on the sides, and I think I needed to add more. Yeah, I needed more monomer, so I'm filling it up. And then I'm going to continue and do the thumb. And we're just going to repeat the same exact way and steps that I did that. Okay, moving on. Now we can remove the excess acrylic around the cuticle area after the nails are very, very dry. You can tell they're dry because you could take like a little, any metal tool you have and just bang it against it and kind of tap it, and you'll hear that tapping noise, and that's how you know it's done. I usually use like my brush and I'll hit it, and if it made a tapping noise and it's hard and it's dried. So yeah, we're just gonna take this. This is a e-file that, this is a carbide bit that is a fine bit. I actually bought a new one, and something a lot of new nail techs don't know is you need to replace your bits every month, because I feel like if you don't, like if you have, like even if you have a part-time clientele, full-time clientele, you need to be investing in good bits every month, because once they're dull, you're gonna work double, your hands are gonna hurt, you're not going to finish as fast. It's a really good investment in the nail industry to always have good bits. Always order them ahead of time, or you could order bulk. Just make sure that you have them, because I usually have an extra coarse safety bit to remove excessive product, like when you do soak offs or to remove gel. And then I have this bit, which is the fine bit to file down and go around the cuticle area, and then the fine bit helps it be as smooth as possible, so it's not too rough as if it were like a medium bit or a more coarser bit. And we're just going around the nail, and then we're gonna go around the surface, and that's how I finish file with my bit at the end. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how I do this crystal nail. I'm just going to go ahead and apply me a secret gel resin to the nail, and I'm going to add a good amount so I can add the diamonds and then the crystal. So for this style, I like to add the diamonds first. So I'm adding like one of the smallest diamonds that I have, and I'm just scattering them around. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add the crystals while the glue is still somewhat wet. Okay, so the crystals, I get them off of eBay as well, and they're just little Pixie AB crystals, and I'm just taking my cuticle pusher and just throwing them on there. and pushing them on the sides to prevent bulkiness, because that look is very ugly. So that's what we're doing, one on each nail, and it's really easy. It's not that hard, but it is hard to keep. I don't know, it's hard to keep these crystals on. I don't know how other people do it, but I always tend to lose my crystals the first week. So I mean, I don't know how that works. Like, does anybody on here that is watching know how to keep these on for a longer time? Because what I do is take my Mia gel resin and just start putting little dabs here and there to kind of secure them in, but at the same time, see, I'm securing it right there, but at the same time I still feel like they don't last as long as much as I'm securing them with adding them in between the crevices. So I don't know, let me know, you guys. And then I just sprayed it with the activator spray from New Secret as well to keep them in place. And these wax pencils you can buy for like $1 something on eBay as well. They're very easy, and you sharpen them, and when they have too much glue at the end, just sharpen them and it's easier to pick up. Okay, and I'm just gonna add a little one diamond on each pointer finger on top of the, or underneath the cuticle area, and I'm just gonna add I don't know, I think I was gonna add a bigger one on her, and then I was like, yeah, that's gonna look bad. But anyway, I'm just adding this size. I think this is a number 8 that I'm adding on her. And we're just doing one, like I said. I don't know why I put that big one there. I think it was mixed into the wrong pile. But yeah, so sometimes that happens. And it's like, you gotta find the right one. Anyway, that's pretty much it, you guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply, oh, I'm sorry, I just sprayed the activator spray to secure those little ones too. But after that, I'm just going to go ahead and take this file. I'm filing the sides because I felt like this one was a little bulkier. I feel like it dried too fast for me to push it back in, but it helped either way. I took the resin to kind of help clean it up again, and here I am applying the gel, and that color is so pretty. I love it. Alright you guys, so I'm just applying the cuticle oil to nourish those cuticles back into health. And after this, I'm gonna add a little bit of lotion on her hands to soften them and make them look more aesthetically pleasing. And of course, to pamper the client. And then that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.